tush.
Good take.
Big D. Big
All
D,
right.
no
I
threes.
know three.
Big D,
All right.
no.
Welcome, sports fans,
Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. A moment now to see how the schedule is shaping up for Cincinnati. On Monday, they head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Monday, they're off to Washington to face off with the Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Bulls, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Austin Reeves out there with Johnson. And it's Mourning in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Cincinnati, they've got Halliburton, also Barnes out there, and it's Irving in at the 3. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive. Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Here's Marion. On the wing, Reeves, defended by Halliburton. Here's Mourning. And he lays it up and in.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Outside Barnes. Bosch, the pass to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Irving. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Malone. Fade away. The rebound by Bosch.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off the shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Barnes passes to Bosch. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Pass to Marion. Outside Johnson. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Gilmore passes to Bosch. Halliburton with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Gilmore. Rebounded by Johnson. Charlotte trails by 4. Shoots over Halliburton. Charlotte, no good that time either.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Reeves against Halliburton. Reeves, the pass to Johnson. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. In transition, here they come. Here's Irving, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And we got some point guards here who have been on fire over the past month. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Reeves, to the paint. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Cincinnati leading by 6. Outside Barnes. Halliburton, the pass to Barnes. Hits the trifecta.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes. just stretching out the floor.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Cincinnati.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Morning misses.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Irving, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Cincinnati shooting their third free throw shot of the game. A big group substitution here for Charlotte.
For Cincinnati, Julius Irving. One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Irving. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Pass to Marion. There's a screen. Here's Murphy. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Gilmore. Bosch. Outside for Irving. Lots of room. Rebounded by Marion.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to West. Here's Ginobili. And the shot goes down.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Cincinnati calls timeout. And so it's Cincinnati with the ball. Bain finds Smith. Here's Ellis. Let's go with a three. Murphy pulls it in. Got a piece of it. And they're running. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Smith. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cincinnati.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Now here's Smith. Here's Ellis. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Murphy passes to Turkoglu. 1:19 left to play in the first. Deflected, and they'll get another chance. And yep, it's good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Pass to Ellis from about 19. It's deflected, and he stays with it. Murphy against Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Camby. Markkanen outside. And they're on the run.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for the Hornets, Calvin Murphy, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Murphy.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Smith with it, and Murphy picks him up defensively. Here's Ellis. It's tipped.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's West. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Ellis passes to Bain. The 3 is up. Sinks it from distance.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Cincinnati, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Cincinnati?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Johnson, and it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard. Free throw line jumper. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Mourning. Outside Johnson. Marion passes to Mourning. Johnson with it, covered by Smith. Blocked! Outside Bain. Pass to Bosch. Down low, Gilmore. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Here's Turkoglu. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Marion. Shot clock at 5. Hits a three-pointer.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Bosch. Back to Bain. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Charlotte trails by 10. Here's Marion. Left side, Johnson. Ginobili, pass to Johnson. They set the screen. Shot from the wing. Yep, that one goes. Johnson's got his first basket.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Smith passes to Bain. Smith into the lane. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Now here's Smith. No points so far. Gilmore's shot is good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. Cincinnati. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Smith. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, the Hornets.
And what stuck out to me is how intense both of these teams were on D last season. Neither giving up many points to opposing teams.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense and transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Johnson against Halliburton. Pass to Marion. Halliburton against Johnson. There's a screen. Takes a 13-footer, and that one good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Bosch. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bosch has got his second bucket on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the inside. Barnes passes to Bosch.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And the first one at the line is good. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Cincinnati. Ellis comes in for Irving. And Charlotte making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Pass to Marion. Fires the 3. The rebound by Markkanen. Cincinnati leading by 14. Here's Bosch. He's got 6. Markkanen, the pass to Ellis. Halliburton outside. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Murphy passes to Marion. Pass to Reeves. Now Murphy, defended by Halliburton. Lets it fly from 18. And the jumper is good. Murphy's got 6 points.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Outside Barnes. A shot from the mid-range. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Ellis. Misses the 3. Back to Reeves. Pass to Murphy. Here's West. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Murphy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Calvin Murphy at the line for 2.
That free throw good from Murphy. Both free throws good from Murphy. Cincinnati leading by 12. Ellis passes to Halliburton. shoots over Murphy. And once again, off the mark by Cincinnati.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Murphy. 9 points for him in his last game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rejected by Halliburton. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Reeves. Murphy against Halliburton. Here's Reeves. Pass to Marion. Puts it up from 17. And that one drops. Marion's got 5.
Always ready to put the team first. Reeves wants the ball in the hands of the most ready scorer.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
First personal foul.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for the Hornets, Calvin Murphy. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Murphy. Both free throws good from Murphy.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now here's Bain. He's covered closely. The 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Cincinnati ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And next up, we have the award winners, our players of the month in the East and the West. Looking at the East, Joel Embiid.
Embiid beats you with that versatility. He can score from anywhere on the floor, rebounds with the best of them, and he defends at a high level.
I mean, what more can you ask for, Shaq, huh? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Halliburton is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Bosch in at the 4. Morning misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And for the Hornets, we've got Austin Reeves, also Johnson out there, and it's Morning in at the 5, down low. Here's Marion. He's guarded by Irving. Malone can't get it to go.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Halliburton, the pass to Barnes. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Here's Malone. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet, and he's able to get it back. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Lions.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Cincinnati leading by 12. Irving looking around. Here's Barnes, and too long on the shot.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Mourning, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. Shooting for the Hornets, Alonzo Mourning.
Take a break.
Two
Take a break.
shots.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's Halliburton. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Charlotte trails by 12. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. Fourth, the Hornets.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Malone, down low. Johnson with it, 5 to shoot. From the high post, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Johnson's got 6 points.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the strike.
They have no answer defensively inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for 1, Scotty Barnes.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
Outside Johnson. Over Halliburton. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Malone. Outside Johnson. Reeves with a screen on Halliburton. Johnson passes to Malone. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Back to Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes returns with an exclamation point.
Malone, pass to Reeves. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, buries it down low.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Here's Irving. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Irving's got 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the paint. From 8 feet away, the rebound by Bosch. Bosch has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
Turkoglu, the pass to Murphy. Here's Lambier. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Lambier's got his first bucket in this one.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Camby. Shoots from the right block and is blocked. Turkoglu, the pass to Murphy. Here's Ginobili. That one falls. Ginobili's got his second basket on the night. Down low. Here's Payne. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8 assists here tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bain has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bain was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
At the line for the Hornets, Calvin Murphy. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Murphy. And Cincinnati making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Both free throws good from Murphy.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Inside, Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Halliburton, pass to Ellis. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ellis has got 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Cincinnati?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
Shot clock at 3. Murphy's shot is off. And it's Bain with the ball for Cincinnati. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Halliburton, no good. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ginobili, defended by Halliburton. Here's Lambier, and there's the rejection. Halliburton surveys the floor. Pass to Ellis, tipped. It's Murphy on the wing, defended by Halliburton. Here's Ginobili. Here's West. Takes the three. Ginobili, no good. Cincinnati leading by 16. Steps back from 12 feet. Nice touch on the bank shot. He has 6.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Murphy attacks. There's the block. And so it's Cincinnati feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Smith, and it's Bosch in at the 4. Here's Turkoglu. Pass to Mourning. Here's Turkoglu. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Turkoglu. Over Irving. And Turkoglu gets it to go. Johnson against Smith. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds. Lions ball as Cincinnati keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Irving. Smith against Johnson. They set the pick from behind the arc. Smith, that one's good. Smith's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Ellis. Austin Reeves is checked in for Charlotte. Here's Smith. Pass to Irving. And Irving powers it home.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Now here's Reeves. Here's Mourning. Just 5 to shoot. And he's off from 17.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Back to Smith. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Mourning passes to Reeves. Here's Marion. Here's Mourning. It's hauled in by Cincinnati. Gilmore's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Offensive rebound. To the inside. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And the layup is good off the glass.
The all-around game of Reeves continuing to develop. You just love that pass.
Smith passes to Irving. Back to Smith. Now Irving. And rejected. It's Johnson with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Irving. Pass to Bosch. And here they come. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Irving, the pass to Smith. Into the lane. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
And there's the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right.
No threes for Julius.
You got it out. Hey, knock that down. Oh, yeah, you can't guard this. Go low.
Timeout.
Yo, check magic.
Yo, Marion. Screen.
Give more.
Magic.
Watch that shooter. Marion.
Come on, fellas. What?
Oh, say does that.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night. So, Brent. At this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team is going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got George. Chauncey Billups out there with Moncrief. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Green in at the 4 spot. Now, here is George. And George with the stuff.
Just tough shots, just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
They set the pick. Pass to Thompson. Now Lewis. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Moncrief kicks to Billups. Now Green. Back to Billups. Inside, George. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
You can only do so much right there. It's a good challenge on the Paul George shot. It didn't matter much.
It's stolen by Green. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one drops. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Now here is Moncrief. The three-pointer, no good. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
No, that was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Outside Lewis, and Billups pulls it down. Green finds George. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Green taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Phillips.
So great to see Steph taking on the challenge defensively, getting up into his man that time.
High, arcing shot. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Moncrief El-Cid with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. High post try. A rebound by Thurman.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson against Phillips. Stolen by Lewis. Pushing it up. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Yeah, these two teams were so similar in so many ways last season, both in the standings and on the court. Very interested to find out who has the edge this time around.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. In for Thompson. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Moncrief the pass to Billups. Sinks the triple. Billups has got 5.
And Billups is a shoot-first point guard, someone ready and willing to let that one fly.
Pass to Thompson. Lewis with it. The 3. It's good from long range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Curry looking it over. Thompson outside. Over Green. Top of the key jumper. No good. The Kings trailing. Here's Billups. He's got 5. Outside. George. Pass to Moncrief. Over Lewis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Marin. On the wing, Holiday. Moncrief defending. Smith with a screen on Moncrief. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Finney-Smith. 1:31 left in the first. Here's Moncrief. Good on the three-point shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Marin. Noah with a screen for Holiday. It's rebounded by Embry. Kings leading now by 4. Pass to Archibald. Outside for Robinson. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the Kings.
Second team foul. And for the Kings, number 31.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. And the Warriors miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Archibald passes to Green. Here's Archibald, guarded by Holiday. Holiday with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Archibald. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's Sacramento. They're up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
They've got Lewis. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Thurman in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And he comes up with the deuce.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Whiteside sets the pick for George. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Here's Thompson. Great D that time from Green. Kings leading now by 7. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
Pass to Moncrief. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's blocked by Lewis. Curry against Moncrief. Thompson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot-blocking guards you're going to find.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Green. Here's Thurman. His last outing, 16 points for him. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Take a look at Thompson. Almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number 1, but you'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
They set the pick. Here's Curry with the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Timeout called by the Kings. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Number 1, Chauncey Billups.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Kings leading now by 6. Outside, George. And they'll get another chance. From deep, Green. Sacramento again missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one is hammered home.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now, here's George. He's got 8, 6 to shoot. Whiteside, a screen on Curry. Phillips, no good. Warriors trail by 4. That's to Curry. Lewis sets the pick for Curry. Back to Thompson. Moncrief against Thompson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
David Thompson.
Here's Moncrief. On the wing, George. Whiteside, a screen on Thompson. Nobody near George. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. The Kings making a switch here. Outside Holiday. Smith sets the pick for Holiday. Off target with his 3. And so George will bring it up for the Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Marin, still without a basket. Here's Holiday. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know Drew Holiday is a guard, right? You know he can handle the ball, right? On the string.
Outside, George. The basket good off the assist from Billups. And 12 points for George.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Friday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Well, PG can get in the zone, and those zones can stretch for a long time.
Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
And here's Ivy following the 3 from Chauncey Billups. Clock at 6. 20 feet out. Sacramento grabs the miss. Embry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Archibald. Back to George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And such a savvy player, Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Robinson's checked in for the Kings. Green comes in for George.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Marin, led by Green. The The kick out to Holiday. Over Billups. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Sacramento. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And get ready for the next.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Now let's go ahead and recognize. Thanks for joining us. Now.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Kings, Draymond Green is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then it's Moncrief. And it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, and that ball's gone.
Here's George. Billups from outside. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry with it. Billups picks him up defensively. Lewis sets the pick for Curry. Pass to Lewis. Yep, it counts. Lewis has got 7 points.
When your superstar is as unselfish as Steph Curry is, that's what gets other guys going.
Outside, George. Back to Moncrief. The 3 ball sinks the 3-pointer. Moncrief's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Lewis kicks to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
Like the read from Asar, saw a better look for his teammate.
Kings leading now by 5. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 1, the Kings.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Whiteside dishes to George. Billups kicks to Moncrief. It's tipped. George, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. George with the steal. Billups passes to Whiteside.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
Kings have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Thompson. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Trying his work from deep. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Green left side. Pass to Moncrief. Lets it go from deep. Sean Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now Now here's Green. And it's blocked by Lewis, and they're able to recover. Here's Moncrief, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Sacramento, Robinson's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Green in for Chauncey Billups. Thompson outside, finds himself wide open and drills it. Thompson's got 10 points in the game.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Timeout called by the Kings.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
The Kings making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Now here is Moncrief. He has 6. Robinson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's the pick. It's Curry outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Moncrief dishes to George. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Joakim Noah is checked in for Golden State. Holiday comes in for Asar Thompson. And a change for Sacramento. Whiteside's checked in. Moncrief against Curry. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Thompson.
Not sure that you can be more explosive than Thompson's been here tonight. He's got it in his head that he's going to score every time down the floor.
Now, here is George. 15 points in the game. Whiteside sets the pick for Robinson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Thompson finds Smith. Holiday, no one around him. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's George. Outside Robinson. Pass to Moncrief. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Kings lead by 5. Curry passes to Noah. Smith dishes to Noah. Paul George with the steal. Pass to Green, to the paint, Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. 5 to shoot. Here's Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. Kings leading now by 7. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket.
Sacramento making some changes. Green comes in for Robinson. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Danny Green.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. We'll see if he can cash in now at the line.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle and stolen by Whiteside.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
The Kings have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And so it's Sacramento in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. cutting through contact, pass is sharp, and the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up.
You can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Thompson is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Lewis. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Thurman in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with. And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to George. And it's George finishing it off.
What a masterful performance from PG tonight, looking like the all-NBA guy he is.
Thompson outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
Now here's Billups. Outside, George. Outside sets the pick for George. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pass to Ivey. Back to Thompson. Lets the three fly. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
18 feet out. And here's Green outside. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Billups has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Ivey. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Ivey's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside, George. Whiteside sets the pick for George. Back to Billups. Fires for three. The shot by George, no good.
Well, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still zero here in the second.
Pass to Lewis. Thompson sets the pick for Lewis. A three-pointer off the mark. Kings leading now by 8. Outside, Billups. Now here's Whiteside. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now George, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Three-pointer, and Paul George gets the three. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings. Pass to Thompson for the three. Sacramento grabs the miss. George passes to Whiteside, and he banks in the layup.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside, and that's a reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
Now here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's George. Poked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Warriors trail by 13. Now here's Curry. To the inside. Thurman. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Moncrief kicks to Billups. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Timeout, Kings.
Give it up for your Warriors U15. Nation makes noise for the Warriors Junior James Watt.
On defense, the Warriors. 11-point game. Billups kicks to George. Whiteside sets the pick for George. That three off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry against Billups. Back to Lewis. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Whiteside, good.
Tremendous pick by Whiteside. Easily slips off the screen and completes the look at the rim.
There's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Billups with the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Billups passes to George. Curry against Billups. 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. From deep, Green. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thurman's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now Curry. Pass to Thurman. Here's Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
And George, here we go. And here's Whiteside. George with the ball. No good from outside. Thompson dishes to Curry. Down low. Thurin's shot is off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside, George. Whiteside, a screen on Thompson. Connects from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 11. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K
Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Rockets. R.J. Barrett bringing his polished game tonight. His team poised as they make their final adjustments for their match against the Suns. Rockets, Suns, coming up next, right after this. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA. One thing. Love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards with all of these glass eaters running around getting their hands dirty. Should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
So the Houston starting five. They've got Holmgren, and it's Artest in at the small forward position. Here's Gervin, down low. Here's Garnett, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Ooh, poked away. Now here's Suggs. Defense right on him. Up top, Holmgren. Just 3 to shoot. That three's off the mark. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. We were talking about Chet Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
And Allie, thanks. The first one falls.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Now here's Suggs. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Here's Chamberlain. To the left wing. From the arc. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Stockton. Takes a three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Here's Stockton, following the score by Houston. The 17-footer. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 6 points.
There's that silky smooth jumper of Garnett's. Nice elevation, and the height of the release point makes that a reliable mid-range look.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Holmgren, got a hand on it.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Back to Middleton. Here's Ewing, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied, just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Suggs outside, and there's a pick. Buries it from 3.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Garnett. Four on the clock. It's hauled in by Houston. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. Suggs outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And that one's good. Middleton.
Well, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Pass to Petrovic. A deep 3. Rebound by Middleton.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time. Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Stockton. No made baskets yet.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Suggs. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them. And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 5. Here's Petrovic. And another miss by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Stockton. And there's a 3-second violation. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Fifth, Phoenix.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Ayton with a screen to the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Murray. They get it again. Count the basket.
So far, they've had the advantage on the boards. Yeah, nothing major. Not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Outside Barrett. To the middle. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, B.A., on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go.
First free throw is good.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Ayton hits them both. Well, Grant, the Suns were swept in the first round last year. Are super teams a thing of the past, you think?
You know, perhaps, B.A. The Suns had KD, Booker, and Bradley Beal, but the constraints of the salary cap mean you end up a little top-heavy. The rest of the roster was tough for them to fill out.
Pass to Goodrich. Off target from three-point range.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Barrett passes to Harper. And another miss by Houston. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Suns. They trail by 1. Pass to Portis. For 3, Allen drops in the 3. Allen's got 5 now.
I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella. That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far. And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
From about 16, buries the jump shot.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Now here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. It's all tied in Phoenix. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Gervin in at the 3 slot. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
In many ways, KG has the perfect basketball body, long and wiry. It's difficult to contain a guy like that, which is why defenders resort to fouling him like there.
And he drops the first. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, BA, they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Petrovic. In his last outing, he had 11 points. On the wing, Suggs. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
Stockton pass to McCollum. Here's Stockton. No points yet. All sorts of time. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Here's Petrovic, and the 3 off target.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Gervin pass to McCollum, and the 3-pointer goes. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's no doubt about McCollum's touch from long range. He is a sharpshooter.
They set a pick. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Shot's good by McCollum.
The team depends on McCollum to score. He knows his role and embraces the responsibility.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
He's checked in for Toppin. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Here's Suggs. He's got 5. Pass to Chamberlain. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And they earned a spot in the top 10 for team blocks. They used their big men well to keep the paint locked up and not allow easy buckets.
And when you look at their field goal percentage last season, it's obvious this was a team that made smart offensive decisions and didn't rush to take shots. Here's Stockton. Still no points. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 7 tonight. Suggs outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Phoenix leading by 3. Pass to Stockton. Here's Garnett. Back to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic draws the double. Here's Garnett. Tipped.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Will Chamberlain.
Phoenix making a switch here. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Now Suggs. 5 points in the game. Pass to Artest. Suggs with a screen on Middleton. A nice shot by Artest.
Artest looked comfortable letting it fly. He's more than serviceable from the three-point line.
Middleton outside. Here's Gervin. Back to Middleton. Clock at 6. Here's McCollum, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. McCollum's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Suggs, the pass to Petrovic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. They've got numbers. On target from range. Petrovic has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Quick and skill. Petrovic will surprise you with the hard dribble, stop on the dime, and then that soft textbook touch.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then on Monday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And that game against the Kings, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Offensive board. The 3 from Holmgren. Houston with another miss. The Suns trailing. Murray with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Murray, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals along with Jokic and the rest of his teammates, and he went off in every playoff series. Tough shots, clutch shots, timely shots. Incredible stuff by Jamal Murray.
You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, BA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production. Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Portis, he's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix on D. It's a three-point game. Oh, he picked him clean. And the Suns pushing it up now.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
That free throw good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. So both free throws good from Allen. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Artest. Five on the clock. Shoot from the baseline. Shot by Chenier, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Murray finds Portis. Goodrich, good. And the Suns lead by 1.
Smart pass by Portis, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Chenier. Back to Barrett. Aiden with a screen. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Aiden. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's Portis. Yet to see a basket. Goodrich can't hit. 1:03 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Artest. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Stolen by Aiden. Here's Chenier. Defended by Portis. Fades away. And there's Aiden on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Murray. The baseline J is on the way, and Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Artest can't get it to go. Outside Porter. Here's Murray. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston. They lead by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please represent the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to worry about ticklish.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Rockets.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 5. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Suggs, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Pass to Stockton. Here's Ewing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Holmgren. Suggs outside. Here's the pick. And he lobs it up to the rim. Garnett passes to Stockton. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
And Stockton knows how to put pressure on the defense to the point of getting them to foul him regularly.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The first free throw is good.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
And he can't hit the second. Houston leading by 4. Suggs outside. The ball's knocked loose. Gervin, pass to Garnett. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
There's a screen. Suggs, the pass to Petrovic. Suggs outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Phoenix no good that time either.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Petrovic is one of those guys that just knows how to score the ball. Finds the bottom of the net more times than not.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Suns. He hits the second from the line. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The 4th spot held by the Rockets.
Boy, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
Suns trail by 5. Stockton pass to Ewing. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
4th in fast break points, and they were among the top 10 teams in the league in second chance points. They put a big emphasis on rebounding at both ends. That played to their talents for sure.
And as you said, a great year for them on the glass. They battled down low. And he makes a first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Rockets. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Suns trail by 3. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Stockton. Deflected. Suggs, the pass to Petrovic. From deep three-point range, Houston gets it back. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Suggs just doing an outstanding job outworking the defense to get the rebound and score.
Pass to McCollum. Got a piece of it.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Suggs outside. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Artest. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Shots good by Stockton. Stockton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton, the sharpshooter.
Holmgren with a screen on McCollum. Pass to Suggs. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Petrovic. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Petrovic has got 8 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Middleton with it. Pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Suggs. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Suggs hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dienasty.
Houston.
Give it up once again for your son, youth dance team, everybody.
Suns trail by 6. Pass to McCullum. Here's Goodrich. Now here's Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. And Aiden pulls it down.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
That one's good for 2.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Murray with it. Still without a bucket. High arcing shot. There's McCullum with the 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. We've got a moment here. Let's take a look at the shooting guards who have been most consistent from the line over the past month. The 4th spot held by C.J. McCollum.
It's a 1-2 punch. He beats you with his shooting and his excellent work at the free throw line.
Which he is. Very aggressive. He'll explode from his usual spot on the perimeter toward the rack, looking for contact, seeking it out, trying to get himself to the foul line.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, Derek Harper is such a solid guard, fundamentally sound in every area, and he's got really good size. He's physical and with good quickness and understands his teammates. Look to him to set the tone.
Here's Goodrich. Looking to win the run. Knocks down the long J. Goodrich has got 5 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pass to Chamberlain. Down low. And Chenier gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's McCullum. Here's Goodrich. Back to McCullum. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Pass to Petrovic. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Now here's McCullum. Here's Goodrich. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Now just a 3-point Houston lead.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Harper to the inside.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Suns. 4-point game. Three-pointer. The shot comes out. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Houston. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Ewing in at power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Throw it down on the lob.
Few can make the alley-oop look this easy. Chamberlain barely has to get off the floor at all to punch it down.
Stolen. Pass to Petrovic. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here we go. Here's Gervin. And he lays it in on the break.
Stockton always plays hard-nosed, tough defense using his active hands and the position of his feet to get the steal and start the break.
Now here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. Launches it. Shot's good by Stockton.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Holmgren. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Artest. And the shot falls short that time. The Suns trailing. To take the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And that one misses.
Known as the Iceman, there is not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman, Mr. Cool bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
The Suns making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Suggs outside. Pass to Petrovic. A shot from the high post. Rebounded by Stockton.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Suggs against Middleton. Suggs, the pass to Chamberlain. It's good. Chamberlain's got 4 points this quarter.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Middleton outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Holmgren finds Suggs. Right wing. Holmgren with a screen on Middleton. Here's Artest. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Rockets lead by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Ewing. Pass to Stockton. Here's Gervin. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 ball. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Suns trail by 6. Stockton, pass to Middleton. Here's Stockton from outside the arc. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Here's Stockton. He's covered by Suggs. And the Suns miss again.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Here's Stockton. Counted from distance. Stockton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Making a switch here. And here's Suggs. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Suns trail by 5. Pass to Goodrich. Here's Stockton. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Stockton's got 8 here in this quarter.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Here's Artest, fires from deep, and that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
For Artest, it's about finding his rhythm, and when he does, he's most effective.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Ewing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you know, it's never easy trying to defend Ewing inside, which is why he gets fouled.
At the line for 2, Patrick Ewing.
And he drops the first. Good on both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
The Rockets lead by 4. Suggs outside. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
You can see Suggs' confidence growing over time with every 3 that he makes. Keep shooting them, Jalen. Keep shooting them.
Pass to Artest. Back to Suggs. Here's Petrovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Over to the wing. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
1:43 left in the game. Here's Stockton, and there's a 3-second violation. Houston leading by 7. Suggs outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Fades back. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Stockton. Here's Ewing.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
At the line for your Suns,
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And so he makes both from the line.
Key makes. They needed all of them.
Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Stockton, pass to Middleton. Here's Ewing. Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings them within 3.
A timely bucket by Patrick Ewing. His team depends on him to come through in the big moments, and more times than not, he delivers.
Pass to Artest. Over to the left wing. From deep, Holmgren. The Suns clear it, and Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Stockton. The 3 won't fall. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And the Suns miss again. And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game. And so it's Houston winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you.
The week is starting off. right, Monday night and 2K Sports in this early bit of the season, Greg. How important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
And the Clippers starting five. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kemp. Then it's Simmons. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, that goes in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
It's Kemp on the wing. Leonard with no one around. And good coming on the assist by Kemp.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Recently, Doors, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Now here's Leonard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, defense should know better than to concede a 3 to Kawhi. Boy, he stretched his range out over time.
Pass to Parker. Takes a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Leonard on the wing. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Houston, the pass to Parker. It's Lucas high post. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Just 5 on the clock. Parker's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Kemp. Leonard looking around. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Houston. Now Parker. Guarded by Simmons. Parker inside. Simmons is there. And that one's good. Parker.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Kawhi's such a gifted offensive player. How about that dribble drive move? So nice.
Here's Houston. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Kemp can't hit. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Trailing by 2. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And it's in there.
Despite his size, Parker's got the speed and the ball skills to be a successful scorer inside.
Pass to Jordan. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Parker with it. Over Simmons. Here's Lucas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
And just a soft-spoken guy. Lucas really lets his production do the talking, whether it be shooting, passing, or rebounding. The guy is the complete package.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Las Vegas making a change here. Smith has checked in. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Ilgauskas has checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Both free throws good from Lucas. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
So it's Las Vegas now after Ben Simmons' miss. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Simmons. Still scoreless. And that one's good. Leonard.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Ilgauskas. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the night.
And Parker really did a phenomenal job feeding that ball to his teammate for the shot there. His playmaking ability is off the charts.
Here now is the 2K leaderboard over the past month. These teams have tortured opponents defensively. Fourth, the Clippers.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Las Vegas, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time for Dance Kid. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. You must let your dancing shoes at home. Yeah, we have a dancer. Yeah, let's see those moves.
Cummings is checked in for Leonard.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, number 34, Terry Cummings.
Here's Floyd. Cousins with a screen on Ball. And Cousins throws it down.
What incredible hands. DeMarcus Cousins makes tough catches look easy.
Pass to Peterson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball kicks to Cummings. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. So it's Las Vegas now. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trail by 4. Ball dishes to Ilgauskas. Pass the ball from downtown. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
There's the pick. Smith the pass to Randall. Here's Floyd. He's covered by Ball. Aguirre a screen on Ball. Here's Floyd. Cousins trying to free himself up. The shot by Floyd, no good. Here's Peterson, and no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Las Vegas leads by only 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Simmons is out there with Ball. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kemp, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Kemp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jerry Lucas.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there was foul.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And this is the guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
And Kareem throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Parker's checked in for Las Vegas. Dort, he's checked in for the Clippers.
And we see Houston take a healthy amount of threes for a reason. This guy very accurate from from beyond.
Now, here's Kemp. Up again, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in. Jordan's got his first basket.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Simmons finds Jordan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. Pass to Houston. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Clippers trail by 5. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. 4th, the Clippers.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Left side, Leonard. Here's Shays. He's covered by Leonard. Abdul-Jabbar against Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Parker. 4 on the clock. Over Simmons. Parker's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
They get it again. Outside for Simmons. Over Parker. It'll go, and the Las Vegas lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Ben Simmons.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Checked in for Las Vegas. Las Vegas leading by 3. Parker passes to Lucas. Here's Houston. Lucas, a screen on George. Las Vegas again missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
To the middle. It's stolen by Smith. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Parker passes to Houston. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Smith dishes to Lucas. Lets it go with the three. And Simmons with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Houston, defended by Dort. Here's Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And being that Parker is a remarkable shooter, you can't fault the defense for jumping on that pump fake. It's hard not to because he sells it so well.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
It's obvious. Tony Parker has a real mind for this game. The way he dissects defenses and finds himself shots, he just has a higher understanding of the sport.
And Parker drops them both. Clippers trail by 5. And Simmons kicks to Jordan. Here's Peterson. Still yet to score. Pass to Leonard. Over Lucas. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
That one drops for him. Parker's got the lead up to 7 now for Las Vegas.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jordan kicks to Simmons. Back to Jordan. Pass to Leonard. Jordan with a screen on Lucas. Here's Leonard. Leonard forces it through inside.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Parker passes to Lucas. Here's Houston. Parker outside. They grab their own miss. Lucas, that's good.
Yeah, you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Different look for the Clippers. Ilgauskas is checked in for Jordan. Cummings comes in for Leonard. And Ball subbed in for Simmons. Brooks outside. Back to Ball.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Las Vegas. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
That's good from Cummings.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
He's off on the second. Las Vegas leading by 6. Inside, stolen by Brooks. Right wing. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Ilgauskas. Ball with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 8.
Boy, early in his career, LaMelo Ball has let you know I am dangerous from deep. The 3 ball is good.
Here's Cousins. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. Outside, Ball. Pass to Brooks. Back to Ball. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Here's Floyd. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Smith. Aguirre with it. Lock at 6. Here's Randolph. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Randolph's got his first 2 points. And Ball puts up a deep 3. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Las Vegas ahead. They lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran. Lou, Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drumline. Too bad. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish. I don't want to
Come on. All right, guys. Let's talk about our game. The LA Clippers are in a close one.
You've talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Here's Parker. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Lucas is out there with Tony Parker, and it's Houston at the 2-guard spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. He was all alone on that one. Houston's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Las Vegas. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Parker, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker. So it's the Clippers now. It's a 5-point game. Dort wide open. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
With the floater, and that one's good. Parker's got the lead up to 7 now for Las Vegas.
Clever finish by Parker, a really smart point guard.
Takes the 13-footer. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
To the paint, and stolen by Leonard. And Kawhi drives. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Parker passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those moves.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Clippers trail by 7. Simmons looking around. Here's Kemp. Out of hand on it. Pass to Houston. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. And here is Lucas. Defended by Dort. The shot's good from Shades. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Simmons with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Hardly. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, but I love that from Parker, playing on the front foot.
Las Vegas, they've been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's George. Houston pulls it in. Las Vegas leading by 11. Pass to Lucas. Here's Shays. He's covered by Ball. The jump hook. The shot's good from Shays. Shays has got 5 now.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Dreams it. Kawhi. Kaboom.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle. And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Clippers trail by 12. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Simmons sets a screen for Leonard. Back to Simmons. 5 to shoot. Dort, the open look. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Dort's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Lou Dort expanding his skill set, now able to run pick and roll action. Go ahead and dictate some offense, Lou.
Knocked away. Stolen by Ball. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Jordan's got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And it's a completely new group for Las Vegas. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Check out LaMelo Ball, coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 8 assists and 5 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Here's Floyd. Clock at 4. Releases. The Clippers grab the miss.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Peterson. Offline with his 3. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Turn around Jay. Peterson grabs the miss.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Cummings. Here's Ball. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ball's got 13.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Randolph. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, Zach Randolph understands he's in the final stages of his career. He's been a journeyman, and he's got to serve now as a mentor for his younger teammates.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Las Vegas.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
That one is no good.
A low post specialist who also rebounds it well. Randolph really brings it, knows his strengths, and plays to him.
Here's Ball. Back to Brooks. Peterson to pass the ball. On the three off target.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And the shot goes in for McGuire.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. No scoring in this one. Outside Ball. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Cousins has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Floyd. Now, here's Randolph. He's guarded by Cummings. Here's Cousins, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've watched three so far in this one. Las Vegas leads by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Jordan on the bench, here's who Teron Lou's going with. We've got Lou Dort. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then it's Simmons. And it's Peterson in at the 3. Las Vegas leading by 9. Parker outside. Pass to Lucas. Here's Houston. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Tipped away. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Friday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
In that game against Portland, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Simmons on the wing, covered by Parker. No good from Simmons.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
At the line for one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Second personal foul. Second team Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he knocks down the first one. Cummings, he's checked in for the Clippers. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Clippers trail by 12. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Houston. Pass to Parker. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, DJ, twice on the pipes. No, sir. Get out of here.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Parker passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Parker, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. Tips it, and staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 points in the second half.
Unstoppable tonight, as he is most nights. Jabbar has all the offensive tools, but it also keeps to a strict fitness regimen that allows him to wear people down.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And then Abdul-Jabbar slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Dort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Las Vegas leading by 9. Here's Shades. Houston, the pass to Parker. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. And the shot goes in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
So it's Las Vegas now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Outside Leonard. Over Houston. Leonard, no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Parker against Simmons. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. To the paint. Here's Cummings, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Terry Cummings, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Cummings. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. and so Cummings nails them both. And here is Parker. Lucas dishes to Parker. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for L.A. They trail by 9 points. Here's Leonard. That's good from 17 feet away. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
He is such a great dunker.
Ray, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Leonard, and it's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Brooks checked in for Cummings. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Las Vegas leading by 7. Parker outside. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lucas. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 7-15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And one of these modern leagues who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
For Los Angeles, Dylan Brooks. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Here's Parker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Dylan Brooks. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 31 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Here's Houston. We see Las Vegas get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.